I first met Frank out on a flight out west. He was a new pilot, tall, dark, and handsome. From the moment we locked eyes, I knew there was something special about that man. His brown eyes were piercing, and they just made you feel alive, you know? And his hair, oh, his hair. Those curls looked mighty fine with his pilot hat. Frank was a looker, that's for sure. But not only did Frank look good, he talked good too. As soon as he boarded the plane and began showing off his badge, making friendly with everyone. He could charm anyone, and I suppose that includes me too. He had a way with words that could make you feel like one in a million. When I first spoke to Frank, I felt a deep connection, like someone finally understood everything I was going through. It was incredible, and we talked for nearly the entire trip out west. We talked about our hopes and our dreams, and more importantly, what we were going to do when we landed. I thought I was the luckiest girl in the world when Frank asked me to dinner that night. Everything was going swimmingly, and I thought that this could be the start to something incredible. Frank took me to this French five-course restaurant. I could only think, how do I, a small-town girl, end up with someone so incredible that I only just met? The dinner was absolutely exquisite. We had a charcuterie platter, brioche toast with pea and ricotta, goat cheese salad. Frank had the steak. I had the ratatouille. We both finished with a chocolate tart with fresh berries. It was a phenomenal dinner, not only because of the food, but because Frank and I continued to talk for hours. He never mentioned too much about himself, but the mystery was part of why I was so attracted to him. But as quickly as Frank came, he was gone. He insisted I pay for my part of the meal because he did not have the cash on him. What kind of man doesn't bring cash to pay for his date? I can tell you this. That man, the defendant, he's the one that left me alone at the restaurant doing dishes to pay for my meal. Why, I even have the receipt to prove it.
Did you ever engage with Frank outside of dinner or work?
We just had dinner together that one time. I don't think I'd like to see him again after what he did to me, honestly.
So you didn't see Frank at work after your date?
I saw him several times across the airport flirting with other flight attendants and showing off his badge. I was so naive to think we had something special.
Did Frank have authorization to be on your flight?
Well, I can't be sure if he did or not. I thought he was just a new pilot and never thought to ask. He did show off that badge quite proudly, though. I didn't think twice about it.
Did his obsession with the badge strike you as odd?
Well, I saw that badge more times than I could count on my fingers and toes. Never once did I think it could be fake. I thought he was a really proud man. My coworkers said that was always the first thing that he showed upon meeting him, that badge.
You mentioned Frank did not bring any cash to the date. Did he ask you to pay for the meal, or did he have no way to pay for himself?
He demanded we split the bill. I didn't have enough cash on me, and went on thinking, oh my lord, I'm so sorry. He demanded we split the bill. I don't think I had enough cash on me. I thought he would be the gentleman and cover us both.
So did he pay for his part of the meal with the card?
He talked to the owner and they seemed to hit it off. He left shortly after. I didn't see him pay at all, if I'm being honest.
No further questions.